Alright, and Baal was pretty much the third demon I mained in this game. Although I did stop playing him after the nerf to the traps and stuff. Anyway, so here's the build for Baal. It's a basic and elite build. I don't use Baal at all. I'm no good with Baal, I find. I know other people out there are good with Baal, as in boss-wise. I'm not, so I don't have anything in. I've got this, reduce energy to set a trap, and a duration on the Despair Fest, which I then hope actually works with this. You can see it reduces the cooldown of Baal's active abilities, which I believe Scarefest is. So I'm hoping that's that acts on that. Cooldown on the Demon Dash. I do use the dash a lot these days. When I started off, I never did, but now that I try not to miss, I find it very useful for all the demons. Anyway, so full basic balance bar, damage, health, and cooldown. Is that cooldown or is that energy? Energy, and obviously the cooldown. This I find, even with full health on the elites, the survivors will kill the unit before it runs out on the book anyway, or at least the balance bar will go. So it's absolutely doesn't seem to have any real effect unless it's a real weak team, or you've got you've killed most of the survivors at the end. So elites full cooldown. I had to put one in there to get to these: the balance bar, damage, health, and energy. And then reduces the. Well, I didn't have many points left over, so I put one into that because I don't know. I don't find it too difficult to possess survivors. I'm rarely going. Oh no! Well, it does happen a lot, but I'm never found it to be too much of a chore to possess a survivor. Yes, and then that helps as well. Anyway, so I've got 2 into that, and the other one is this. Essentially the marked omen for death, so increases the fear and damage and the length of time that they are marked for. So if they do go into the traps and stuff, it's you can really do a lot of burst damage if you can get it. Again, it's a bit situational where you kind of can plan for it. Like I said, I don't use anything really for Baal because I just find him so slow and everyone just dodges everything he does. Unless anyone knows how to play him properly. When I get my next point, I don't know where I'll put it, but it'd be nice to unlock that, get even more cooldown. And let's go to the thing so I can show you what kind of stuff I do with him.
Wouldn't it be much easier to work together?
Right, let's get some energy. Do the zigzag. Right, so my skill tree, by the time we get to what threat level we? 11. It would be 3 into there to start generating energy, and that would be full. That would be there, and I think demon powers. And then it would probably be there. That's how it would work, I think. Again, I probably wouldn't put anything into traps, and the extra point would probably go there or here. So there's there's a lot you can do with Baal's basics. So obviously that's just the running heavy, but I think it's on your third one. So I'm going to do light, heavy, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. Oh, let's stop there. Or light, heavy, heavy, light, heavy, light, light. No, that's it. I'm sure there's one you can do more. heavy, heavy, light, light, heavy, square, light. Anyway, to be honest, like I say, I mean, when can you get to that stage of hits on a survivor these days? Well, on a good survivor anyway. The other thing, you can kind of do some fakeries and stuff. So like if you're running forward, sprinting, and then just stop, he does this kind of circle thing. So you just let go of the joystick and he does this kind of thing. So you can kind of do that and then do a light. Kind of a bit of a fakery thing. You can also cancel the square attack. Sorry, that didn't work at all. But obviously the little dodge is good. What was I going to do? There was some, oh yeah, that. And then I think you can, oh yeah, you can dodge out of the square. There's a little kind of, might put people, basically it's kind of putting off the rhythm of their dodges, isn't it? So, square and then dodge, light attack. Oh, got to spam light attack a bit more quickly, but that's kind of it really. Again, in the heat of the battle, I don't even remember to do half of that stuff. I end up just like spamming the melee. Right. Elites. I only use elites for the book. So if that guy was the book there, I'd be running heavy triangle and then 2, 3. If I can get a fourth one in, I can, and then it's circle. And while I'm holding that, I release it, and it's just that repeat for the book. Has very square attack. Does anybody actually use that? Again, this is just what I've kind of worked out, kind of. If anyone knows better or can correct me, please do. Yeah, that's it really. Oh dear. That's just energy. No, doesn't want to. Yeah. And quickly for Baal. Again, I so rarely use him. I mean, talk about how easy to dodge. So once you've grappled someone, so you can even do those two buttons quite close together. Once you grapple someone, and if you're knocked out of it, just spam your triangle. That usually gets a few hits. They might get wise to it later, but 9 times out of 10 you'll hit them. Even the square will work if they knock you out of a hold. But I think any attack can be cancelled, can't it? By one of these. So like, yeah. So any melee can be cancelled with a special. You know, for all the good it will do. And that's it. That's the Baal build.